get married, there's like this flirtiness going on, there's excitement in your relationship going on. There's so many couples complaining that their spouse is just not fun anymore. They're not in love anymore. Or it's just turning into this friendship instead of a companionship, instead of an intimateness. You know, that little spark. So I made a video recently about how to get the spark in your marriage life. The video is on the same topic as this one. I am going today give you 5 very easy, very quick ideas on how to pursue your spouse. Ready? If you're new here, I'm Bianca, one of the bosses, and I strive to help young moms and wives to just have more connected marriages, grow in their faith, and have intentional parenting. If that is exactly what you need or what you're looking for, please join our family and grow with us and press subscribe. Alright, so the first thing that you can do to pursue your spouse actively, first idea is little notes. And I'm really going back to what you do when you flirt. You have notes and messages. I mean, it's all like, what you doing? Send a little rose or something, or writing lots of letters, like a real teenager, young adult type of thing. So when me and my husband were dating, we would actually write each other letters on mirrors around the house. When I would visit his house, he would visit me, we would leave notes on the mirrors with like a whiteboard marker. So that is something we did very often, and to this day we still leave each other notes. I would leave him a little note in his lunchbox for work, or he would leave me a note somewhere in the bedroom, or we would send each other a text message or WhatsApp that is really like, hey, I'm thinking of you, or hey, thanks for doing that, I really appreciate you, or you look cute today, thanks for being the strong presence in my life, or whatever. Like, just taking that extra action, physically, practically point something out that makes you proud of having them as your spouse and makes you excited, like a little thanks, I love having you here. So that whole idea is what you want to create, okay? So next thing that you can do is initiate. Come on, girl, you gotta initiate, okay? I have some husbands looking at my channel as well. Like, husbands usually initiate most, usually, stereotypically. However, I've also heard of husbands that never initiate. So this kind of goes both ways. You really have to initiate and purposely create intimate time. That is something that a marriage needs. It's not like it's a need. It's not a desire, it's a need. So treating it as such and really making a point of going out of your way and find a way to get yourself there in the mood. Like, put on something cute, or light a candle before you go to bed, or put on a song. Tease and play and just start initiating, like start a making out session, and I'm sure the husband will take it a step further. Like, just initiate, just start taking action instead of expecting to be served. Go out with the goal of, I love you and I want to serve you right now, and that's what I'm gonna do. Trying really hard to make a point of like putting yourself out there more often and try different things, unexpected things. It's just a little like flirtiness, it's a little excitement, it's a little like, ooh, you really like me, you really want me, and that is so important to have that feeling in your marriage. Okay, quick shout out. If you didn't know, we have a course called Becoming Godly Marriage Material, and the last chapter that we handle there is all about pursuing your spouse and the importance of it. But intimacy is actually chapter 6 as well, like really going into that and learning about how you can approach fulfilling that role in your marriage in a more godly. So if you're a little interested or curious and you want to learn more, just click on the link in the description. My kids are like camera enthusiasts. I need to like move you up a little bit over every now and again. All right, the next thing is kind of funny, but wife, mama, I want you to greet your husband like a dog. And what I mean by that is, have you seen a dog when you get home? They're all excited. They run to you. They're so excited to see you. Like they want to be with you before you even open the door properly. If at all possible, and you can step away from the stove or whatever you're doing, the computer, or from changing it over, step away if you can and go greet him at the door. Me and my daughter literally like sometimes have to have a competition so I can greet my husband before she just jumps on him. And it's the cutest thing. And I'm very mom and dad's first. We are very like mom and dad is first. However, she's like, it's a game and it's the cutest thing. But greet your husband at the door with a smile on your face, even if you don't feel like smiling, and just say like, I'm so happy you're home, or I really missed you today, or hi, how was your day? Really give him the space, or take his bags from him and like, come on in, get your shoes off. I got a cold drink for you ready. We don't always have something ready for them, and we cannot always like take off the load physically. Because sometimes you're busy, sometimes you're cooking, sometimes like I'm usually busy making dinner when my husband gets home, or I'm busy with the kids. But if I can, I try to sometimes do something special, a little small thing extra, and that makes him feel valuable. It makes him feel like, and it makes him feel like welcome home and homey and safe and cozy, and just like I can relax here. And you really don't want your husband to come home and think like, oh, do I have to go in? What am I gonna do now? I'm so tired. Yes, your husband should help in your home, definitely, but you don't want to create that thing of, oh, you're home, there, do this, pile on you. Okay, it's all about the mindset, the tone, the body language. Just give a minute to breathe. But greet your husband like a dog, excited and in his face when he gets home, and then give him some space to just like from the day, and then go from there with your normal evening routine. All right, the next one is to quite not very specific, but serve them. It's very, 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 very important. But what I mean with serve them is, don't do like the usual things that you do, like the usual my thing that I do is cooking, washing, normal homemaking things basically. But how about do something that's important to them first? So if I know the kitchen is the most important part for my husband first, or to be able to have space to put his stuff down when he gets in the door, then I focus on that first before I do anything else, because I have lots of distractions. Or if his bedside table is the most important area for him, or whatever, maybe tidying is important but not dinner, focus on that first. If maybe you looking good or is important to him, then do that. Whatever is important to him, serve him in that way. And you can even take it a little bit extra and think, okay, what is something strange that I can do over the weekend, maybe to serve my husband a little bit extra? Like maybe I can hose the car down, maybe I can clean the dryer, maybe I can update his game for him before he needs before he wants to play online, and then he can't because he needs an update. So stuff like that, like think, what can you do to serve him? And you don't have to tell him, they can notice or they cannot, but it's about the heart. There's so many things, so many options. If you want more options, let me know. I have like thousands of ideas that I can share with you. I just don't want to make the video too long. Number 5 of a practical way that you can actually pursue your husband is to ask them what they want. Like literally ask them, say, hey, I really want to do a little more work on pursuing you and flirting with you and loving on you, making you feel valuable and wanted. What is the one thing that popped in your mind right now that I can fill that gap for you a little bit more this next week. And just see what he says, and I think you can get quite interesting answers here. Probably something quite fun and out of your comfort zone. I challenge you to do it, okay? This is not about staying in your comfort zone. This is truly about getting out of your box, making sure that your spouse knows you're still in love with them, and keeping that pursuit alive. Like, I'm chasing you, my dear. I am chasing you so hard. I just want to chase you all day long. Why am I hitting? Okay, if this was valuable to you at all, like, leave me down in the comments if there's anything else that you specifically do that I did not mention that you can share with the rest of the family, and maybe perhaps give another idea. Please share that in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in this video right over here. So thanks for growing with us. Bye. Oh, wait, if you're still here and you stay to the end, I really want to do some type of series, so let me know in the comments below. Do you want like a marriage, parenting, homemaking, like basic homemake, or cleaning or decluttering series? Which one would you prefer first? And obviously everything is faith-based and learning to grow in your faith, so let me know which of those series would you like first, and then I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.